Have you ever wondered how many Americans are one paycheck away from financial disaster? It's a lot more than you think, and these financial statistics may hit a lot closer to home than you might like. I'm Terrell Higgins, your real estate and personal finance nerd, and today we're going to be diving into some eye-opening financial statistics that paint a very bleak picture of the average American's financial situation. But stick around to the end because I'm going to be explaining why you might be wealthier than you think and what you can do to avoid these financial traps. Let's get into it. So let's start with a statistic that might shock you. 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in emergency savings. That's right, 2/3 of Americans cannot withstand a minor financial hiccup from a car repair or a medical bill. And it gets worse than that because 34% of Americans have $0 saved. So if you were thinking about retiring, you can forget about it. More and more Americans are realizing that their retirement dreams are never going to become a retirement reality. And 57% of Americans feel like they are behind on their retirement savings. And for some, the situation is more dire than that. So 20% of people over 50, that's 1 in 5 people, actually have $0 saved for retirement. This is a lot of people who are putting their trust in the Social Security system to see them through their golden years. And let's not forget about millennials. 66% of millennials have $0 saved for retirement. This is an entire generation without a financial safety net for their future.
We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't. We're slowly learning that fact. And we're very, very pissed off.
So the bottom line is this. Time is your greatest ally. The sooner you start investing, the more you can let compounding work its magic and actually allow you to build that safety net or save towards retirement. Even if you're behind, it's never too late to start. Start small. Automate a percentage of your paycheck into a savings account or retirement account and let time work for you. Every dollar counts, and the sooner you begin, the more financial security you will have for yourself in the future. You ever feel like you just can't make any financial progress? You are not alone. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So 8 out of 10 people are one paycheck away from financial disaster. Does any of this sound familiar? Are you part of that 78% living paycheck to paycheck? Or did you manage to break free? Let me know in the comments below how you guys are tackling these challenges. And here's the thing, it is not just millennials and Gen Z working entry-level jobs that are experiencing this problem. 49% of baby boomers are living paycheck to paycheck. That's right, the generation that is closest to retirement is operating with no financial cushion. So this issue is not a millennial problem. This is an everyone problem. So why is this happening? The reasons are pretty clear. High monthly bills that are rising faster than incomes, a lack of budgeting or having any financial plan, which is leaving people lost about where their dollars are going. And wages have stagnated in comparison to inflation, and people are working harder and harder and still falling further and further behind. So if you're in this situation, realize that you are not alone. The system is very tough right now, and The good news is the first step to getting out of this paycheck to paycheck cycle is actually looking where your money is going every month and putting a plan in place to start correcting it. So think about it like this. Imagine walking into a room that's cluttered and there's stuff everywhere. It feels really small and overwhelming, right? But then once you start cleaning and organizing and putting everything in its place, you realize there's a lot more space available. Your finances work the same way. Once you start tracking your spending and giving every single dollar that comes in a job, you realize that there's a lot more wiggle room in your monthly budget than you first thought. So here's the deal. 72% of American households don't have any budget or financial plan in place. That's like driving a car blindfolded. There's no way you can get to your destination if you can't see where you're going. So you need to start small, make a budget, see where your money is going, and then you can make corrections from there. And if you're able to defy any of these statistics that I have laid out in this video, you're actually a lot wealthier than you think. I'm rich, bitch! And if you're looking for ways to generate more income to get some space in your monthly budget, I actually did a video on 5 different passive income streams that can scale and replace your full-time job. Check that out, and I will catch you guys next time. They are not planning for... Why are you biting me? No, man. No. God. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go.